Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. As you can see, we are back to the super chill unboxing setup and after a very long time. In fact, it quite literally feels after ages that we are back over here to the super chill unboxing setup. But nevertheless, we've got the Poco M4 Pro over here and this smartphone is very interesting, especially because of the price at which it comes at. So Poco M4 Pro starts at 15,000 rupees and for this price, this smartphone is offering a lot of good features out there. In fact, it's a killer budget device and I'm very excited to try out this smartphone. So let's quickly go ahead and unbox the Poco M4 Pro in our super chill way. So this is the box of Poco M4 Pro. It's in this yellow color. We have the Poco M4 Pro branding over here and on the back we have some specifications written. First up, this smartphone comes with a super AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate. So yeah, a 90Hz full HD plus super AMOLED display. It also comes with a 64 megapixel AI triple camera, the MediaTek Helio G96 processor, 33 watt fast charging and 5000 mAh battery. I've got the cool blue color over here with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. Now it's time to open up the box. Alright, first up we have a little sleeve over here which says Poco on the top. And once I open it up, we have the SIM card ejector tool. Then we have some paperwork, which is always boring. I do not like paperwork. And next up is the clear transparent case. So yeah, this is a very normal quality case. Nothing exciting over here, but it's good to see that you do get a case inside the box itself. Now keeping that aside, the next thing is the smartphone itself. I'm going to keep it aside for a moment and let's see what else do we get inside the box. Alright, next up is this 33 watt fast charger. So yeah, you do get 33 watt fast charging with this smartphone and it also has a 5000 mAh battery. So it's good to see that the charger is included inside the box itself. Now talking about things which are good, a subscribe to the channel would be excellent. Last but not the least is the USB Type-C cable. Now let me keep everything inside and we'll get back to the smartphone. Alright, it's time to remove the plastic. This is the best part of any unboxing. I'm gonna cut the background music and shut up as well. And let's listen to the plastic removal sound. Now this smartphone has a matte back panel and the color over here is absolutely stunning. I really like this cool blue color and the design language of the smartphone. Especially with this camera module, it looks very unique and it looks like a Poco smartphone. So Poco has done a good job in separating themselves from Xiaomi and Redmi and that is an excellent thing. They have their own design language and that can be clearly shown with this smartphone, the Poco M4 Pro. This camera module looks absolutely stunning and yeah, the matte back panel is highly appreciated over here. Now let me quickly go ahead and switch on this smartphone. Now while it switches on, let's try on the case as well. Alright, the case fits on pretty snugly, no issues over here. The case is a good quality one and fits perfectly as well. Now as you can see, this smartphone comes with MIUI 13 out of the box. But it's going to be very interesting to see what Android version it comes along with. So let me quickly set it up and let's see what Android version is inside this smartphone. It is now time to set up the fingerprint sensor. It comes with a physical fingerprint sensor on the power button and yeah, let's go ahead and set it up. And done. After this, it's asking for all these permissions, location, no, send data and diagnostic data, nope, personalized ads, nope, turn off, glance for me, turn off, user experience program, turn off. Setup is complete. Now it's loading the applications. This thing is very annoying in Android smartphones. It keeps loading for applications. And yeah, that is very annoying. While it is loading, let me tell you that this smartphone feels very comfortable in the hand. It does not feel bulky at all. It is a comfortable smartphone. And as far as my initial impressions go, I am happy with the design language and also the color of this smartphone. The setup has been complete. Now let's quickly go into settings and check the Android version. So settings. And yes, it is Android 11 out of the box and not Android 12. So this is kind of disappointing that it comes with Android 11 and not Android 12. Android 12 has been out there for quite some time and brands should make sure to push out Android 12 out of the box. So yeah, maybe it will get an update very soon. But as of this date, it is running Android 11. So please make a note of that. Now, when I first saw the price of this smartphone, I was instantly surprised because this smartphone comes with a 90Hz AMOLED display. Yes, a full HD plus 90Hz AMOLED display, and this AMOLED display seems to be very good. It gets bright enough so that outdoor visibility is not an issue. The colors are very good, the viewing angles are great, and you will have an excellent experience while consuming media on this smartphone. So if you want to watch movies on Netflix or videos on YouTube or in general Instagram Reels, then you are going to have an excellent experience with this smartphone. So yeah, I really appreciate the AMOLED display over here, and 90Hz is like the cherry on the cake. Now one weird thing is that the 90Hz is not enabled by default, so you'll have to go into display settings and then refresh rate and then change it to 90Hz. So if you end up buying this smartphone, then make sure to change it to 90Hz. It will eat up more battery life, but that is definitely worth it. Now if we talk about what lies under the hood, this smartphone comes with the MediaTek Helio G96 processor. The variant that I have over here comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. You also get the option of RAM expansion, that is virtual RAM. Basically your internal storage can be converted into RAM. Apart from that, you get a 5000 mAh battery with support for 33W fast charging, and yes, the charger is provided inside the box itself. Now as far as my initial impressions go, the performance is excellent for the price of this smartphone. G96 is a very capable processor, and Poco has done good software optimization as well. So yeah, as far as my initial impressions go, I am happy with the performance of this smartphone. Alright, it is now time to talk about them cameras. So on the rear side over here, you do get a triple camera setup. The main one over here is a 64 megapixel primary sensor. Then you get an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. And finally, a 2 megapixel useless camera. Like, it's a very useless camera. Let me quickly go ahead and click some sample shots with the Poco M4 Pro. I have my planter over here. Let's go. One from this angle as well. Now, as far as my initial impressions go, this phone is doing a good job in terms of photography as well. The main camera is producing some really good images in terms of detail level, dynamic range, and the colors are natural as well. The ultra wide angle camera adds a very good perspective, but it is a soft camera. It's not the best out there, but for this price, it is a good ultra wide angle camera. You are getting that perspective, and that gets a big fat thumbs up from my side. Now it's time to try out this selfie camera as well, because that is very important. Again, the same story over here. The selfie camera is doing a good job as far as my initial impressions go. The skin tones are natural and the photos are detailed as well. Now, if you want a more detailed look at the camera, then make sure you stay tuned on the channel, because I will make future videos with this smartphone, a detailed camera review and a full review as well. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed for that, because you don't want to miss that coverage. Now this phone comes with the headphone jack as well. I love the 3.5mm audio jack, and this phone does come with it. It also comes with an IR blaster. Basically, you can convert this smartphone and use it as a remote for your appliances. You can control your TVs, ACs and other stuff using your smartphone. That is very excellent and a feature which is very underrated in Xiaomi and Poco phones. A big fat thumbs up from my side for the IR blaster. All in all, I'm going to say Poco M4 Pro is a very good deal for 15,000 rupees. If you want to buy this smartphone, I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box below. So anyway, that's been it. This was my super chill unboxing of the Poco M4 Pro. Do let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It will mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.